Hey, Gloyd, I just found out a reason why Dawn is considered creepy in total drama. What's the reason? Dawn is considered creepy due to her ability to read auras and her deep connection to nature, which leads to her being socially awkward and making unconventional statements. Her unique personality, coupled with her supernatural abilities, causes the other contestants to feel uncomfortable around her. Wow, that's just sad. Yeah, it is sad. Yeah, the poor girl's really innocent. I'm gonna sure she wouldn't try to make people uncomfortable on purpose. Yeah, you're right. But it's okay, because she didn't do it to us, though. She's a good girl following the rules. Yep. So as a matter of fact, are we going to talk about how Season 4 was actually not a bad season? Yeah, we're going to talk about why it wasn't that much of a bad season. It was kind of okay, though. So, Season 4 of Total Drama, called Revenge of the Island, which is the 4th season of of Total Drama, which has to have taken place after a year later after World Tour. Probably, yeah. So, yeah. The Creators Channel gives Revenge of the Island a 9 out of 10. And the cast members were okay, actually. They were a little bit... and the cast members were okay, though. No offense to the original cast, but yeah. Since there's like 13 of them. I think so, yeah. It has to be 13. Well, yeah, it has to be 13. 13 competitors. But apparently, they kind of went through a bit of a struggling part due to all the toxic waste that's been dumped all over the island, which explains why McLean has been got arrested for dumping toxic waste. Yeah. Also, are we gonna talk about the cast members? Yeah, they're okay too. We also gave them different expert names. Obviously, we're gonna start with Dawn, since that she's like the nicest one. She's like the first. It kind of appears like she was the first one that we met, though, since that she was like the nicest. And you know how she was able to get onto the land first before everybody else after the boat exploded? Well, she used a shortcut. If you ever want to know how she did it, ask her, the aura expert. Okay, what are thoughts on Brick MacArthur? Brick MacArthur is also a good guy as well, since it appears that he's been like military, you know. Since he said that back in the test he took the teamwork medal, he's known as the strongest player as well. Yeah, he's a good guy as well. The military expert. Also, before we move on, we should probably talk about how idiotic Scott was to call Dawn a weirdo, and didn't care that she was kidnapped. And Lightning didn't care either. Exactly. At least Sam showed concern, though. That's why Sam is a good guy as well. The good gamer man. Well, he should be called Game Man. Game Man, because he likes games. The gaming expert. What does Zoey get? Well, it says that she's also nicer. And it says that she's considered the only child. I don't know. The lonely expert. Sorry, Zoey. Couldn't think of any more else. What does Dakota get? Well, it says that she's also kind of polite towards everyone. This says that she's not a villain nor a bully, because everyone knows that. Because, well, bullies are not allowed in the circle of life. Ask the selfie expert. Ask her all the time. What does B get? A 10 out of 10 as well. The silent expert. Ask the silent expert. And ask Mike as well. He gets the good one as well. Yep. He's also a good guy. What does Cameron get? Well, he's known as the yeah. Because, you know, he's known as a Bubble Boy Brainiac. Yeah. But says that he's a good guy as well, he can visit our homes too. The Bubble Expert. But, except for Scott and the others. Apparently the cast from Revenge of the Island and Total Drama, original Total Drama, like from season 1 to 2, can visit our homes. No villain is allowed at all. And that includes Scott and his crew, because they mean business. And we came up with expert names for them as well. We'll show you. the dirty expert, the violent demon, the dim-witted loser, the devious demon, the stalker expert, the mischievous demon, and the mean spirit demon. And also, we cannot believe that Scott got Dawn eliminated. Yeah, and I can't believe he framed her too. I felt so bad for her. Yeah, me too. If it were for Scott, Dawn would have gotten further. That's why we had to banish him. We did not like how he did that. Exactly. The poor girl has went through enough. That's true. So, as for you guys, while you're visiting a Sugar's Green Home and other homes, you follow the rules at all costs. No bullying, no harassment, no animal cruelty, no tricks, no lies, no trouble, and absolutely no stupidity. Oh, that's not who we are, Gloyd. We're very nice people, and we promise we won't hurt you and the others. Besides, I wouldn't hurt you and the racers, because I'm too kind for that. And neither would Dawn and Mike and Cameron, anybody else. That's exactly what I wanted to hear, Zoey. Thank you very much. But do not go wildly insane again. Because remember in Total Drama, you went aggressively insane and tried to get revenge on Scott for all the horrible things he did to you and Mike. I'm very sorry, Gloyd. It's because of what happened to me and Mike. I got upset. And I promise I won't act like that. I won't act like that again. Okay, good. Hey, soldier, I got a suggestion for you. How about you talk politely towards us? Let us tell the truth. Just like how Dawn told the truth to Crumbleina and Zoey of why that Joe tried to make her do a violent thing, since that Joe was the one who got her that almost got her in trouble. But luckily Zoey and Dawn didn't get banished because they told the truth. Yeah, you're right, Break. I'm sorry. It's just that me and the others were a little bit beaten down because of how the steam engines react, since they didn't respect the circle of life that much. But there's gonna be some serious role right here, so we all gotta make sure we all behave though. And how does that work, Gloyd? Well, I noticed that some of you guys are in a relationship together. So, Mike, I understand this is awkward, but it has to be for their own good. I need you to keep an eye on Zoey to make sure she's good in our homes. You got it. And Sam, you keep an eye on Dakota as well. Yes, sir. Even though she's very kind, but I'll make sure. Thank you. And Dakota, you're gonna make sure that Sam behaves too. Yes, sir. Zoey, you gonna keep an eye on Mike? Yes. Oh, and as for you, Dawn, I already know that you're really well behaved. I know that you visit our homes a lot. And I understand you're still in a relationship with Ed, and I know you're gonna keep an eye on him, make sure he behaves. Oh, don't worry, Gloyd. I'm a very well behaved girl, and I'll behave at your homes at all costs. That's what I wanted to hear. You're a good girl following the rules. So yeah, you're all welcome to visit anytime, as long as you're respectful. Got it, Gloyd. Okay. And these are all the homes you can all visit, though. Which is where we all live, though. So yeah, season 4 of Total Drama wasn't too bad at all. It was actually a good season. So yeah, 9 out of 10 for season 4 of Total Drama, to Chloe's opinion, and everybody else. But it still was a good season, though. Case dismissed.